I'm going to put up the decks that I use in front of me so you know what decks I'm using. That way if you want to get these decks, they're available to you. I don't know if you could read that. Those are the decks I'm going to be using. Wild Mystic, Divine Light, my Animal Spirit. Let me get these out so you guys can see it. And Animal Spirit. These are decks I'm using. I like to show people what I'm using in case you want to buy them and you want to try them. And then my last one is from this amazing lady that I met at a venue. I don't know if she sells them online or not. If you guys can find it, her cards are so amazing. Her name is Gita Rash, and it's the, I don't even know how to spell it. I don't know if that can be seen. How am I going to do this? I'm going to lay this so you guys can see it. Right there. I'll just leave that there. Just ask me questions and I can write them down for you guys. Alright, so those are cards I'm using. Now if you keep tapping on the screen, more people can come in and actually see this reading. I'm using 4 different decks. And I'm going to be starting off with this one. I'm going to put it in the forefront. Okay. Let's start. What card can we present to start off this reading? Okay. Okay. The first card that comes out is the Elephant, and it's about loyalty. The elephant is a magnificent creature, if you guys don't know about elephants. Now let me get you a background to why animals are important, especially when it comes to reading and spirituality. Elephants are linked to ancient wisdom. They're linked to knowledge. They're linked through the crown chakra. They're linked to being gentle giants. They have memories that are fantastic. If you know about elephants, when they lose an elephant on a migration, they come back every year to that same spot to mourn the family member that they lost. This is how smart animals are. But this card deals with loyalty. That's a symbolism of why they are loyal, because they remember everything. Next card. Ooh, a few came out. Love. This card is saying, do you love yourself enough? Are you taking care of you? Are you taking care of your mind, your body, and spirit? This is to love yourself. The next one is Shelter. Shelter means protecting you and protecting your energy. Loving yourself and then protecting your energy. And grounding yourself. The next one is Infinity. There's so many infinite possibilities in your life with outcomes, but it depends on how you ground yourself and how you decide to tackle what you're going to tackle in your life. I'm going to pull out the Animal deck. It's the Animal Spirit. What does Animal Spirit have to say? What does Animal Spirit have to say? There it is. The Dragonfly. Now this is amazing because I've been seeing dragonflies since the summertime. Everywhere I go, random places I see dragonflies. So the dragonfly is one of the oldest insects in the world, but also it has 4 sets of wings, or 2 sets of wings. And the reason why is because one is to carry themselves and one is to carry you. So this means that you're probably a person a lot of people lean on for help and guidance and advice. And it's overwhelming. And the blue in here is the communication, and the green is the heart space. So this is saying that once you need to put your heart and your communication together in the right space to express yourself, and also to learn how to fly alone as well. It means independence, but also these creatures are born in water and then they become an air animal. So this is about duality, divine masculine and divine feminine energy and power. This is what this card is symbolizing as well. So that means you need to emerge from your emotions, be free, express yourself, love life and everything around you, and just go through the healing process and know that life is okay. Next card I'm pulling is Wild Mystic by Anastasia Catris. This deck is awesome. I have it on my Amazon affiliate link on my profile. If you click it, it says Amazon Finds. I have those cards connected. I think I have the Divine Light, the Wild Mystic. They're all connected through that account if you guys want to look at it. Next card is Confidence. How confident are you? How confident are you in expressing yourself? How confident do you feel in who you are as a person? How confident do you feel in your career, your relationships, your life? Do you feel confident with everything that's going on in your life? This is saying that you need to really start expressing yourself more, because it's not good to keep everything bottled in. Ooh, a few came out. The next one is the Vulture, Consumption, Consume. This is saying you're allowing too much people to consume from you. And you have to get clear on your intentions and focus on yourself more. Let's see what Divine Light has to say. This is Divine Light. If you have a question that you're searching for, the answer is no. Because if you take that step forward, it might cause a lot of destruction. So if you're thinking about doing something and you're hoping for a yes or a no, this is saying no. Don't do it. Wait a little bit, pause, take some time to rest, and allow it to happen the way it's supposed to happen. Don't focus so much on it. The next one is the ever unfolding rose cracked open. It's happening for you, not to you. So divine light, divine ancestors, divine beings, they make things happen for you because it's saying it's happening for you, not to you. So whatever experiences you're going through that's troubling, it's really all to help you. It's for you to go through, because those lessons that you're going to learn from those situations are going to be powerful, and they're going to be awesome, and no one's going to be able to have your story. We're all a book, we're all stories, and your story is supposed to happen the way it's supposed to happen. And don't say to yourself, oh God, it's happening to me, it's happening to me. Say it's happening for me to grow. Next card. What lights you up? What drives you? What gives you ambition? If I could ask you guys a question, and I would say to you, if you could do anything in the world, that you could do it all day for no pay, and it's just something you love, and it's something you want to do all the time because it makes you feel at peace. It doesn't feel like work. If I can ask you what that is, Keep that in your head. And allow that to be your driven purpose. Allow that to be your goal. Like, make that happen for you. For example, I'll give you an example. Let's say, like drawing. Draw. And keep drawing. Practice makes perfect. And at the end of the day, nobody's going to be perfect. That's just like our life. Our life is, you know, we try to be as perfect as we think we want to be in our heads, and it's not going to happen. It's just life. You can't control those things. So if you can't do that with your real life, and you feel like you're not going to be able to do that within whatever you want to do in life, it's not right, because you have to be able to have a purpose in this life. And in order to get to that purpose, you have to find passion in something, for that something to flourish into something bigger. And what I'm trying to say by that is, like, let's say, like I was saying, when you draw, I draw something and I'm like, oh, you know, it looks like crap. I don't like it. And then you put it down and then you forget about it. No. Keep picking that book up and keep trying and keep doing until you get to a place where, like, I got this. I'm going to do this. Because you're creating a piece of art. And to one person, that art might be ugly. And to someone else, it's the whole world. Because pictures are worth 1,000 words, and so are our memories. Our memories are worth millions. So, I'm here to tell you guys, keep pushing forward and keep following your dreams. Don't allow the outside source and the internal source, which is what you fight in here and here. Don't allow it to consume you. Just say, I am, I've done it. I became that thing. And just step into that person. When you go to sleep at night, tell yourself, I am going to sleep in my best dimension, and I'm going to wake up in my best dimension. And just say that every day. And when you wake up, you say, I am in my best dimension. Like, keep it raised. Keep your energy raised. Don't allow people to take over that shit. Don't. There's too much hate. And we can't allow those people to take over, because light always overpowers the dark. Always. Have no fear. Be fierce. Be a shark. Grow a set. Grow a pair. Don't allow anyone to take away your truth from yourself. Because if you listen to what people tell you, you're going to drive yourself crazy. And I have... Where is that? I hope I did not lose it. This book. It's called The Four Agreements. I learned so much from this book. I never thought... I don't read. I never thought a book would actually change my life, because I was always the writer and not the reader. But when I read something, I was like, wow, Thy Love, you gotta hear this. You gotta hear this. Because this is amazing. I'm gonna share a little piece of this book. So there's 4 agreements in this book. And you live by these 4 agreements. And it's supposed to change things in your world. So the first agreement in our life is to be impeccable with your word. Speaking with integrity, say only what you mean. Avoid using the word to speak against yourself or to gossip about others. Use the power of your word in the direction of truth and love. So when you read more into this chapter in the book, the guy puts an example in there, saying that when we're born, everything's already predetermined for us. You're born into a family that's Christian, you're automatically assumed you're Christian. You're born into a family of this, you have to be this. You're born into a family, you have to be... Then you learn your mom's fears and your mom's traits. And things mixed up. And then it becomes a whole generational thing a whole generational curse. And then we grow, and we grow in that environment, and they shaped us. And then, like, when it's ready for us to find our freedom, because we escape from anxiety, we try to escape from anxiety and depression and fear, because we grow up in that, and then we become that. And then it's like, well, how do I break it? And the only way to break it is to focus on loving yourself more. You gotta love yourself. The more you love yourself, the more you show people around you how to love you. That's the number one rule of life. But he also says that your words are powerful. They're spells. So if I say to you, oh, hey, I think you're a little heavy in that outfit, and you have a pre-thought of that you did feel that you were too heavy, they just confirm that to you, and then you start to believe it, and then you become that thing that you don't want to be, but it already was shaped out for you because of those words, those dark words. But when you learn to change those words and make them good spell words, it changes things. So this is why it's saying, be careful you speak without sin. Because when you talk about someone else, you're sinning on yourself and them, and then you can't escape it, because then it becomes a cycle. So it's just to change your words. The second agreement, don't take anything personally. Nothing others do is because of you. What others say and do is a projection of their own reality, their own dream. When you are immune to the opinions and actions of others, you won't be the victim of needless suffering. So this also talks about misery loves company. When someone's miserable, they want you to feel miserable with them. No. You're not. You don't have to be that person because of that person. So it's basically like, you just don't take it personal. If they're miserable, don't take it personal. Just focus on you. And that's it. Don't make assumptions is the third one. Find the courage to ask questions and to express what you really want. Communicate with others as clearly as you can to avoid misunderstanding, sadness, and drama. With this one agreement, you can completely transform your life. But don't make assumptions, because like I've noticed that causes a lot of arguments. Like I could be going through something in my head, and I could be good on the inside, but because I'm in my headspace, and someone comes and asks me a question, and I give them a dry answer, like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, that's cool. They get mad because they think you're upset because of the way you answered, but because of the way you were feeling, it was hard to like focus in that moment. So they made an assumption that you're mad at them when really you weren't. You were just going through something. But then when you go to express to those people why you're feeling that way, they don't understand it because they're already pre-assumed and assumed that you were mad. So they stay that way, and then it takes a while for them to forget about it. So like don't make assumptions on anything. If you need to know something, you ask. Hey, you said something, what do you mean by that? Or I felt this, why did you say it that way? And be open to understand and to be able to listen to understand. Because in communication, people always assume when they're communicating and they think they know what the other person's feeling, but you don't know. Nobody knows what anybody's truly feeling on the inside except you. And sometimes we don't even know what we're feeling for ourselves. So like, you know what I mean? It's just crazy. Always do your best. Your best is going to change from moment to moment. It will be different when you are healthy and opposed to sick. Understand any circumstance. Simply do your best and you will avoid self-judgment, self-abuse, and regret. So that's another thing. Like, we're hard on ourselves, and you can't be hard on yourselves. Just make sure you're doing everything the best that you can. Like, if you're going to wake up today, just be like, what's the best I can do today to start my day off in a good way? What's my best way that I'm going to be able to go to work, get to work, and enjoy my environment? What's going to help me that way? And like, you could be like, oh, well, maybe I'll bake something to take to work. Or maybe I'm going to take a little time on myself to give myself a quick facial before going to work. Or today I'm going to straighten my hair. Or today I'm going to put makeup. That's what's going to make me feel good for the day. And then it sets your vibe. And then you're like, okay, let me pick some music of the day. And then you listen to your music. Then you're on your way to work. And then you're this. And then you're that. And then like, just do your best in everything. love everything. Just be happy with everything. This book is very, very good. I really enjoyed it. So I would definitely suggest this book, The Four Agreements by Don Miguel Ruiz. A really, really, really great book. One of my favorites. Alright, let's pull one more card out. There it is. Oh, 2 cards. Leap. You go first. The universe will catch you. So this is saying, go ahead, take that leap, jump. And transformation. Things are changing at cellular level, deep healing. So you are going to step into your empowerment. And that was it for today. Thank you.